Well, guys, I'm still just kind of piddling around. I pretty much have made the decision that I'm going to start working at night. I've kind of adjusted how my pattern is, and I'm tired of not working on stuff by 6 o'clock because it's pitch black dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this guy. I have it on the battery tender. I killed the battery trying to start it. It didn't have much juice left. So I'm going to start that guy up just because it's kind of my maintenance. I try to start my cars. And then I'm going to try to clean out this mess and make it so that I can pull the Cutlass into the garage. And I'm going to put the front up on the yellow ramps to raise it up. And then I'm going to raise the rear end up and use jack stands. So I'm gonna have to move this probably. That may throw a wrench in the plans. Anyways, I'm rambling. I just came out here to start this dude, so I'll quit talking and just start it. But you know what? I don't have my keys. I'll turn this back on in a second when I grab my keys. All right, guys, we got our key here. Fun fact, my favorite color is pink. Hot pink. True story. Not even trolling. All right, let's see if we can get her started. Ooh, wanted to fire right up. It's pretty cold today, and I don't have a joke. Almost, come on, baby. So good. It feels so healthy, guys. I wish you could feel it in here. It's just vibrating like everything. I'll try to get some, like, this stuff on the floor bounces whenever I'm driving. I'll try to get some video of that. Picking up all my crap off the ground so that I can use my blower so I can blow this shit out of here. Sorry. So I can blow this stuff out of here. Yeah. Alright guys, well, not really really doing anything right now. I just thought you might want to see a cold start. I haven't started this thing in probably a week. Alright, time to see start this on here a little bit. Well, I'm doing a little bit of tuning, so I figured I'd film it for you guys. I don't like how high it's idling, so I'm cleaning out the mixture because I'm out of adjustment on the throttle. So I'm gonna do the until it dies method. You just do it in until it wants to choke out. You back off a little bit. Now we are about 950. I don't have much trans fluid in. We'll put it in reverse, see if it puts a load on the engine. There we go. So whenever it's gonna rest at about 850, I don't have much trans fluid, but that's right where we want to be at. Yeah. Even then, it's still a little high on the idle. Let's screw it in a little bit more even. Might be a little too much. That's a little, I think that's about right. That's about where we want to be. I'm gonna let it run here for a minute, see if it dies. I want to make sure that it likes it. It just sounded like a really jammed engine right now, which it is. Yeah, I like this. I like this. We're gonna leave it at that. Alright guys, we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna get it started. Well, I'm gonna finish my coffee and then I'm gonna get started cleaning up the shop. What's going on, guys? Hope everybody out there is having a great morning, day, night, whatever it is where you're at. I got started working on the brakes. It's anti-seize. And I think I'm missing hardware, so I'm gonna put this on hold. Money's super tight for me, and it's gonna be for a while. So I think this is gonna be put on hold. I'm gonna take care of the transmission. I don't know if I'll do that today. I've got to clean up to get it up. I know I keep saying that, but I cleaned the area to work on this. This is a whole nother thing. Shouldn't take too long, but motivation is a factor on that. So, new plan. Transmission stuff first, then I can do the exhaust because the exhaust won't be in the way. It'll be a little bit easier. Then I'll take this out to my dad's shop, so where I have more room to work. Take that rear end out and then swap over the brake components I need from this one onto here. I think I'm missing a couple of things. And then I can put this guy in there. I'll go ahead and show you. I'm kind of on a time crunch, and I'll get to it why here in a second. Go ahead and show you what's going on with this transmission. So this is a cast aluminum transmission pan, and it should add strength, and it should also, since it has more strength, should have a flat surface to seal, and hopefully it won't leak like the current one is doing. This is an UMI 10-12 bolt conversion upper A-arm that I had to buy in order to put an A-body. Even though this is technically the last year of an A-body, let's be real, it's a G-body. So I need these so that I can get the proper angle to bolt those guys up. And other than that, it should be a direct bolt in. Then we got wheel cylinders. This is just some drums that I'm not going to use, are the cast iron drums. These are double adjustable. These are from Southside Machine. These are double adjustable lower control arms. They were part of the kit I bought to install the Ford Explorer into there. I just am not very good at welding. I've done some brackets and things like that. I just don't trust my welds currently to take on that big of a welding fabrication project just yet. Also, there's the fact that those are C-clip axles. These are at least bolt-in. So if and when this breaks, my tires don't go flying off like it would on that. This is a drive shaft safety loop. And this is just leftover crap from when I did the carburetor. These are kind of neat. This is, some of you may already know what this is. This is an aluminum brake drum. It came on a lot of different cars. I got this off eBay for 50 bucks for both of them. They've been shot blasted or whatever, and they're in really good shape. I've never really, I mean, I've had cars with drum brakes, but they're so reliable, I've never had to do anything with them. So I've never messed with them. So I picked up this cast iron drum that was in there, and it was like so heavy. And I was just like, there's no way I'm about to put this huge cast iron part onto a race car. It just made no sense to me that I put that much weight right where I'm trying to spin and lighten up weight. So I got these. It's not a huge difference, but I mean, it's a difference from just picking up one-handed to, like, you know, feeling the heft. It should make a difference. Hopefully it'll give me a tenth or so. Anyway, I'm rambling. I do that, forgive me. These are gonna go right here. These are the spring retainers. I think it does something like that. And it holds in the coil springs. Anyway, today what I'm doing is I'm trading my Edelbrock carb here that I had on here previously, you guys saw. And these headers are some that I bought when I was looking for headers for the Turd. And I just bought those off of eBay when I found these hooker headers I ended up going with. So I'm trading those headers. They came with these collectors. They're 2.5 inch. That's obviously why I didn't use them. I don't need that. And I'm gonna go get some 14-inch rims and tires. They're just the Oldsmobile, like 80s rims. You'll see. I'll show them to you here in a second. I don't need them. I don't need them at all. What I can use them for is, like, I can do burnouts and not feel bad if I pop a tire or something. I can have some rims to throw on, which is good for you guys. Let's say I pick up a crappy car. I know, me pick up a crappy car. It's hard to believe. But a crappy car that either doesn't come with rims, that's a thing, or the tires are so dry rotted they're just not there. Much like this thing was. And then we can throw those on to have some rollers on there. The front tires of these 14-inchers are going to be brand new. I may put them on this car, and then it will just have a look like, you know, I threw on the wide set rears, but I don't know. Anyway, I wasn't going to use this Edelbrock carb. I might have used those headers on this, but I'll worry about that when the time comes. I've pretty well decided. I've bought two new well, one brand new Demon carburetor and one very lightly used off of Craigslist, and I'm just so impressed with them. That's all I'm going to use if I have to buy a carburetor. So anyway, guys, I'm in kind of a hurry. I need to get this stuff together so I can go do this trade. Well, guys, we're back with the rims and tires. So I'm going to show you those real quick. I may be trading my 67 right now. I was dumb and got on Craigslist, and I found the Stage 2 supercharged Roush New Edge, and I didn't think he would say yes, like, hey, do you want to trade? And he's long story short, he's coming to take a look at it right now. So these are them. They're just standard rallies, really nothing special. These front ones are brand new, 175 65 R14, and these are 205 75 R14. These are definitely needed replacing, but they hold air. I'm going to if this dude wants to trade, I'm definitely going to keep those rims, and that's just too bad. These are going to go on that. So yeah, just thought I'd show you that real quick, since the 67 may not be here. I'll go ahead, and I've never really shown you guys this. This is my 67 convertible Cutlass Supreme. It is originally an Idaho car. I got it from, so I'm the third owner of this car. I got it from the guy who got it from the original owner. Obviously, it's how it would work. This car is in very good condition overall. As you can see, it's just barely any surface rust in the trunk. There's nothing in the quarter panels. You can see the lip is still good. It's all just like super minor surface rust, like super minor. That's not rust, guys. Same thing up here. Let's see. It has, let's finish up with the rust. So right here, let's see if you can see back behind there. It's not all the way through, really. It's like not a hole here. I paid somebody to fix that, and they did a really shitty job. So there's that spot. It's the only real rust. It was rust. It wasn't all the way through though. It was like that stuff that starts getting pitted looking. This was a hole. There was a rust hole here. It was about this big. I think it was down here. It was like this big. I think he did an okay job at that. Although I do see some cracking right here. I take it back. He didn't do an okay job. So that's something that needs to be taken care of. There is rust right there. And right here, same thing as with the other side. It wasn't all the way through. This guy who did this did a real shit job. Like, look, I don't want to fuck with it too much. Sorry, I don't want to mess with this too much. But as you can see, he did a terrible job. And he just ripped off that chrome trim. Just ripped it off. Super hard to find. I'm still looking for it. I think I finally found one. Anyway, okay, let's look at the inside. The guy redid the carpets underneath the carpets. It is like beautiful. This car has no rust holes on it. It's got a Spintech exhaust, I believe. That's what it is. Anyway, this guy like sanded down the floors and painted them black when he did this. The condition of the interior is, I guess, technically fair, but it's presentable. Power top works. It has power door locks. It has an alarm. It's got airbags in the rear. It's got tubular control arms in the front. It has the original 330 in it. I did have to replace the hood hinge. I don't remember if I filmed that or not. Sorry if I didn't. I've got some electric fans in here. They're not completed. I didn't finish finding a good ground for it. I'm probably just gonna leave him and he can deal with it if he wants them or not. I paid $40 for those. And I don't want to take it out. I would if I had more time, but he's coming to look at it now. It's stock. It's got a comp cam. I did a 1-wire alternator. This thing's probably not going to start right now. But I mean, I guess worst case he doesn't want it, which I don't really want to get rid of it. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I guess money. This is going to take more money to get to the state where I want it in. And I've really just always wanted a supercharged car, and I feel like this is a pretty good one to get. It's collectible, at least. But this is my 67, just a quick rundown of it. I'll definitely let you guys know how the trade goes. These are the rims I'm going to be keeping. They're just American Racing Magnum 500 rims. They're 17 inchers. They're not staggered. Let's see what they are. I don't even know what they are. 275/40 ZR17 W speed rating, and I do have them on in the incorrect rotation. I knew that. I don't drive this car much, so I didn't fix it. All right, well, just taking a look at the tire. I haven't really looked at these that much, but I mean, yeah, this is a solid car. This car that I'm trading for is gonna have to be real nice if I'm trading, because this thing's sick. But anyway, let's see if this thing will start up. I got the keys here. I may have to be jumping it. Probably have to jump it. I was having charging issues with this car. That's why I put the 1-wire alternator on there. Oh yeah, it's dead. So let's get to charging it, because this guy's coming. Turn this back on when I get it going. Okay, so I think my charging problem this whole time was that this ground cable was loose inside here. It just pulled right out whenever I was switching batteries out. So I switched batteries out. That other battery is super dead. I have it on my little trickle charger thing. I put this in so the guy can hear it start. Like I said, he's on his way. This thing, the alarm started going off when I hooked it up, so that's a good sign. Man, that doesn't sit on there very well. So it's so hard to do everything one-handed, guys. I'm sorry if it looks like hell. There, okay. I need to put some electrical tape on that. I did this in like 10 minutes the last time, trying to make it to a car show. All right, let's see what it do. Okay, come on, gas. There we go. All right, we'll leave it like that so that it can start for the dude whenever he gets here. Anyway, let's see. He said he was 30 minutes out. So he was 30 minutes out, like 30 minutes ago. Cool. All right, I'm gonna put all this stuff up, and he'll be here in a second. So I'll talk to you guys later. Well, guys, the dude came and looked at it, and we may be trading for a Roush Mustang tomorrow. The guy might be selling it. That's him pulling off right there. They came in a cool wagon. Anyway, so I was gonna start it for you guys, but the battery's having issues. He's got two guys that are wanting to give him cash for his Roush. He said he preferred cash. I honestly don't even want to trade. I'm stupid for doing this, but yeah, whatever, man. So tomorrow I may go look at it. I'll ask him if I can film it, if that's cool. I think he'll be cool with it. But this is the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, I think. I'm not sure how I feel about doing the trade. But I guess I'll know when I see it. There's no harm in checking it out. What do you guys think? You got a little bit of time. My commenters usually comment pretty quickly. So what do you guys think? Should I trade for a Roush Mustang Stage 2 with the S1 Vortex supercharger on it? 45,000 original miles, and it is zinc yellow. 107 made in 2001. Well, one of 7 made in yellow. Anyways, guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Appreciate you watching, and thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time, appreciate you watching. Take care.